Welcome students. Myself Professor Ranabir Bonik from Institute of Engineering and Management. So in this lecture series we are going to discuss about oscillation. So at the beginning I would like to start with the quote from famous scientist Paul Dirac. It states, mathematics is only a tool and one should learn to hold the physical ideas in one's mind without reference to the mathematical form. So why I am quoting this? Because you will see for the first few classes I am discussing about something of mathematics. But you may think that this is a physics class, so why I am discussing about mathematics? So you always remember mathematics is just a tool to get the physical ideas. So at the end, whatever mathematics we do, we'll extract some physical laws, physical explanation out of that. So that is important. If there is no physical meaning or physical explanation out of the mathematical calculation, there is no need of mathematics. So it will be then only a mathematics class. So we will use the mathematics as a tool to understand the physical things. Okay, so let us start that. So in this class we will discuss about something of differential equation. So we will discuss about ordinary differential equation, order and degree of this, linear differential equation of first order and second order, and the D operator. Okay, so first the question comes, what is a differential equation? So an equation involving the differential coefficients of differentials of an unknown function is a differential equation. Like differential coefficient means some dx, dy and the coefficients of those. The solution of a differential equation is to find out the unknown function under certain conditions known as boundary conditions. So our final aim will be to get the functional form of that variable. And a differential equation is an equation involving an unknown function and its derivative. So let us take an example. Say dx dy equal to 2. So it is just a simple example explaining the differential equation. There are more complicated examples of differential equation, and as I go on in the lecture, we will see the more complicated form of this. So differential equation can be categorized in two basic types. One is ordinary differential equation. So when the unknown function, say y, is a function of only one variable, say x. So those differential equations are called ordinary differential equation. And what is partial differential equation? When your unknown function, let's say y, is a function of more than one variable, say x and z or some a, b, c. So in that case, we will use the partial differential equation. So you should remember that a particular solution of a differential equation is any one solution. The general solution of a differential equation is the set of all solutions. So what does it mean? It means that a differential equation has a number of solutions, and those individual solutions are called particular solutions. But when we take the linear superposition of those particular solutions, we get the general solution for the differential equation. So let us take an example of differential equation of this form. So this highest order derivative is called the order of the equation. So in this equation you will see the highest order derivative is 3. Here it is d3y dx3. So this is a third order equation. And the highest degree of the highest order term is the degree of the equation. So what is the order of the equation? It is the highest derivative of the equation, and degree of the equation is the highest degree of the highest order term. So why I am emphasizing of this? Say in some case you will have this term d2y dx2 to the power 5, but for that case that 5 will not be the degree. The degree will be the highest power of the highest order derivative term. Okay. Okay, so we'll take an example of first order linear differential equation. So this is dy dx plus py equal to q, where p and q are constant or function of x only. This is an example of linear differential equation of first order. If your right hand side q is 0, then it is called linear homogeneous equation, and if your right hand side is q is non-zero, then it is called inhomogeneous equation. So now the second order differential equation. So in general, this type of differential equations are represented by this d2y dx2, some constant dy dx plus some constant by equal to fx. So this is the general expression for second order differential equation where a and b are constants. Now again the same thing, if your right hand side fx is 0, this is your homogeneous equation, and if your right hand side fx is non-zero, then it is your non-homogeneous equation. So as the time proceeds, we will see how we can solve this kind of second order differential equations. Now I will introduce the d operator. So the d operator is represented as that d dx. So we will write only d instead of d dx, and d square instead of d2y dx2, and so on. Like d cube will be d3y dx3, d to the power 4 will be d4y dx4. So your d operating on y will be simply dy dx, and d square operating on y will be simply d2y dx2. Okay. So here is some properties of your d operator. It is distributive, means if your d operator operates on a function like u plus v, it will be simply d operating on u plus d operating on v. It follows the index law. Say d to the power m, d to the power n, this operates on u is same as d to the power m plus n operating on u, where m and n are positive integers. Again, d operating on k into u, where k is a constant, we can take this k to the left hand of this equation, and it will be k d operating on u. Let's say d operating on uv, so it is non-equal to u dv. You remember your multiplication rule, it should be u dv plus v du as in your differentiation. Okay, and the inverse operator this d inverse is actually the integration. So if your u is dv, then your v will be d inverse u. That means your v is actually integration of u du, or u the function parameter. So in this way you will get v. Okay. So what we learned in this class? We will learn about differential equation. We will learn about first order differential equation, second order differential equation, and the d operator. Okay. Thank you.